finally, finished project. The bean bag chair is complete. What a job it was. What an ordeal to set this thing up. There was nothing easy about it, from getting it out of the box to getting it spread out, fluffing it up, busting up the cubes. And then today it was, just a big white mess spread out across most of my floor. It spread out so much and it had to get stuffed into this here cover. So I tried and tried on my own to get this cover on myself, and there's a stitching here, as you may be able to see, and it comes around with a strip of material all around the circumference of the bag chair. And the idea is you're trying to stuff this muffin into this little bag, so every time I get one end stuffed in, guess what? The other end would pop off. Well then, okay, I even tried weighting it down with other stuff to keep it up, but no matter what I did, it would just keep popping off. So finally, I'm like, the heck with it. I can't get it done myself. And thankfully, my parents were coming through today to drop off a few things. So perfect. It took 3 people to mash this thing into the covering. And then once it was in, my dad held it up, and then my mom quick zipped down the bottom so it's all contained. And it looks a heck of a lot nicer now that it's in its covering than it was as that big white blob laying on the floor, and a lot thicker. So let's go for the plunge. Feels weird to just jump backwards. It's a lot different than having a couch or a love seat. I wanted to get a love seat, well, I had one, but it was 20 years old and it was seeing its age, so I was convinced to leave it behind. So I was left with, well, no place to sit. Well, I've got this little toy box here in the entryway, but as you can see, it's occupado with a bunch of crap. So since I already had this thing, figured might as well use it. I don't know how much guests are gonna enjoy sitting on this thing, but I don't expect to be having too many house guests. But the thing that's gonna be annoying is when it comes to be wash day for this covering, I'm gonna quite literally have to do it on a day that I can get at least 2 people over to get it jammed back in, because the whole idea of this covering is that, you take it off and wash it to keep the thing clean. So hopefully it being now stuffed in the covering, that it's not so spread out like it was, maybe it'll be a little easier in the future. But yeah, so there you got it. The final product of the giant ultimate sack bean bag chair. So hopefully lots of cozy winter afternoons, enjoying a good book or some junk on YouTube, or maybe even TikTok, you never know. So thanks for joining me on this abyss of the beanbag chair. Hope you're all well.